We don't supposed to be here. I don't care if you black, white, Mexican, if you're tall, short, if you're gay or straight. I don't care if you're a transsexual. There's one thing that we all have in common. Look around you. Look at the people around you. Today is March 3rd, 2026. The day after the lunar eclipse. We don't supposed to be here. That's what we all have in common. We don't supposed to be here. If this was another simulation, we would have been gone 2019. But we're here. 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025, 2026. They don't know what to do because we're back online. We could see them. We could hear them. Before I start this video, I want to thank everybody that like, comment, share, and subscribe. I see it. God see it. Blessings to you in your situations. Just in case you don't make it to the end of the video, I wanted to thank you now. Thank you. And I mean that. SR&BG, Nipsey Hustle, Sam Cooke. Yes, Nipsey Hustle, Sam Cooke, Ethiopian coffee beans in the Blood Fuel program. This is another Blood Fuel program video. You see this place right here on the screen? You know what this place is? Let's go back a couple of years. This is 2025. Let's go back a couple of years. This same place. I'm on Google Maps. Let's go back 2011. Let's look. What is this place? That's Johnny Rockets right there. Let's go back 2008. That's the AMC Theater. This is Johnny Rockets. Oh, this is downtown Long Beach. This is where the Marathon Burgers is at in downtown Long Beach, right? 234 Pine, downtown Long Beach. That's the address right here. It used to be at AMC Theaters in the Johnny Rockets. I made a video about this Sunday, and right after I made a video, somebody lost their life. I was talking about Black Sam and Big U and Nipsey Hustle and all of them people. I said that it was a blood sacrifice. Yes, Nipsey Hustle was a part of the Blood Fuel program. I said that. And right after that, somebody got their life took. It was the grand opening of the Marathon Burger, but we already know that the Marathon Burgers is cursed. Every time a Marathon Burger open up, something happens. And I warn you, warning, do not eat at this burger joint because you just might get smoked. The Most High don't have nothing to do with this burger joint. But check it out. I'm going to show you something. I'm going to connect this. I'm going to connect the dots. And this is why they're afraid of us, because we could see them. We can connect the dots. If this was 2015, I probably wouldn't see none of this. You probably wouldn't see none of this. But they put it right in front of our face. Let's take a trip real quick. Let's do something fun. Let's take a trip. Let's go around the corner. This is around the corner from the Marathon Burgers, downtown Long Beach. This is Lincoln Park, downtown Long Beach, Lincoln Park. This is the park that I said that I took over, and I did take it over. And they remodeled the park. It looked real beautiful. They built the library. They kicked out a lot of the homeless. I see a few homeless right here. I see a few homeless. Let me go right here. Yeah, I seen a few homeless. I went a little bit too far. I always do that shit. But this is Pacific. This is This is Lincoln Park, the park I always talk about. Let's go back a couple of years ago. Well, not a couple. Let's go back to 2011, before they remodeled it. You see, that's City Hall. I used to sit right here in the front, and I used to sit on this wall right here. I used to sit in the front right here. I used to sit on this wall right here and make my money. This before they remodeled it. This is around the time of Occupation Wall Street and all of that. You remember Occupation Wall Street? Back in the days before they remodeled it, it was a lot of homeless people. You see what I'm saying? Let me see something real quick. It was a lot of homeless people, but hold on, let me go back to 11. See, this is 2014. Let me go back to 2011. Now look at how it used to look in 2011. You see, it was a gang of homeless people, right? You see, 2011 had a lot of homeless people in Lincoln Park. This is, you see, this thing is tripping, man. But I'm going to get it right. Look, you see the difference? You see all of them homeless people? I was making money off of all of these people, right? I'm not proud of it, but I had to eat. Now let's go to the Marathon Burgers. Let's go up the street. It's a Subway right here. Let's go. This is Pacific. You see the police? Now we're going to turn down Pacific. This is the Subway that we always used to eat at because they took food stamps. Yeah, they took EBT at that Subway. You can go up in there and get you a sandwich. And then you walk down the street a little bit. We going to the Marathon Burger. It's right around the corner, man. Let me show you something real quick. If you turn around right here, let me go back a little bit. If you turn around right here, then you would see this cigar shop, right? This is a cigar shop. Joe R's cigar shop. I made a video about 2 years ago, and I said that when I was going to this 7-Eleven up the street that I'm going to show y'all, I almost got hit by Suge Knight. Suge Knight was coming from this cigar shop. You know all of them big cigars that you seen Suge Knight smoking back in the days? He got them from downtown Long Beach, Joe R's cigars, right? Just something fun to know. And then you go a little bit, and there's King's Fish on the corner and 7-Eleven. I always talk about this 7-Eleven. Let's turn around and see King's Fish. I never ate there, but it's King's Fish, and then it's the 7-Eleven. We about to turn the corner and go to Marathon Burgers. And I'm going to show you something. Turn the corner on Pacific. Man, turn the corner, man. God damn. You see, if I wasn't making a video, it would just turn the corner so good. But since I'm making a video, it want to be complicated. You hear what I'm saying? So we going to the burger joint. Let's go to 2025 so we can get an up-to-date picture of Marathon Burgers. I want to show you something. I'm going down here for a reason. Look, check this out, right? So we going down. Marathon Burgers is right there. It's right here. It's right here, right? Marathon Burgers. Now we're back to this. We're back to this picture right here, right? I just walked you from around the corner, Lincoln Park, the park that I always talk about for years, that I took over my headquarters. And I walked around the corner. I showed you the 7-Eleven, the Subway that we eat at. And now we're at Marathon Burgers. It used to be an AMC Theater. It used to be a Johnny Rockets. Now everybody's focused on the Marathon Burgers. Look at the Marathon Burgers. Look at it. This is where it's at. But what's across the street from the Marathon Burgers? Let me show you what's across the street. No. Before I show you what's across the street from the Marathon Burgers, remember I said that this video was Nipsey Hustle, Sam Cooke, Black Sam in the Blood Fuel program. Why did I say Sam Cooke? Because Sam Cooke and Nipsey Hustle shared the same energy. They was both part of the Blood Fuel program. And in this video, I'm going to show you which organization is directly involved with Nipsey Hustle, Sam Cooke, Dr. Martin Luther King, all of them. I'm going to show you which organization is involved with this Nipsey Hustle and why. Why did Black Sam put the hamburger stand right here? It's a reason. I'm going to break it down. It's a reason. They put it right in front of your face, but everybody's focused on this picture right here, right? Pine Square, where the old AMC Theater and Johnny Rockets used to be, where Marathon Burgers is at, right? Let me show you something. Let me show you something where Sam Cooke come in. Now, Sam Cooke, he was taken out the same age as Nipsey Hustle, right? Nipsey Hustle was 33. Sam Cooke was 33. You can go look it up. It's easy to look it up. Remember, Sam Cooke had that same Nipsey Hustle energy, that freedom energy, freeing the people. You hear what I'm saying? It was like a kind of like a Christ energy. I love Sam Cooke, man. He had a lot of pain and spirituality inside of his music, just like Nipsey Hustle. Okay? So, where did Sam Cooke get taken out? He got taken out December 11th, 1964 at the Hacienda Motel located at 9141 South Figueroa Street, right? Okay, so let's go around there. Okay, so now this is the place. It's around this place right here. You hear what I'm saying? Numero Uno Market. And I know that for a fact because right here, this is the Numero Uno Market, the motel where Sam Cooke was killed. You see that on the screen? Okay, that's the same Numero Uno Market. The motel is gone. I guess it used to look like this right here. You see the Motel Hacienda, but it's gone. They put a Numero Uno right there. Okay, so let's go down the street a little bit. What's down the street a little bit? Is it this way? Let's see what's down the street a little bit of where Sam Cooke was taken out. What's down the street? Okay, just a little bit more. We almost there. The computer like to play games sometimes. It like to slow down, but we almost there. I mean, we damn near there. Let me see. What's that? Let me turn around and see what this is. What the hell? Oh, this is a Most Worshipful Prince Hall Lodge. Oh, this is a Prince Hall Lodge. Oh, okay, I see. I remember Mason Man told me that they signature is always around. Let me see something. Is this a Prince Hall Lodge? Okay, let me see. Yeah, it is. I see the compass in the square up there. Do you see it? Yeah, it's right there. And it's for rent. I guess they need some money. They need some money, so we go back. So down here, just a couple of, man, Sam Cooke could walk to the Prince Hall Lodge. Which organization is involved in all of this shit, in all of these assassinations and stuff? Hold on. Where am I even at? Oh, I'm still at the Prince Hall Lodge, right down the street from where Sam Cooke, who shares the same type of energy. Okay, Sam Cooke shares the same type of energy as Nipsey Hustle because what is Nipsey Hussle's brother named Sam? And what do Sam do? Sam Cooke. Okay, now leave me alone. Now we back to where Sam Cooke got taken out. He got taken out like around here. And right down here is a Prince Hall Freemason Lodge. Now, let's go back. I'm telling you, man, this is why they're afraid of us. This is Farmers and Merchants Bank right here that you see on the screen in the background. You see that bank right there? I was going to rob that bank. I was so homeless, so hungry, so depressed. I was just going to walk up in there and with a note and get some money, man, and just run. I don't know where the hell I was going to go. I was going to catch the metro and go buy some crack or something. But I didn't. And I'm glad that I didn't because I wouldn't be here today to show you this shit. This is the street. This is the street that it all went down on. Marathon Burgers. Sunday, it went down because this place is cursed. I just showed you Sam Cooke. I showed you who put their stamp on it. It's right down the street, right? And I ask you, why would Black Sam make the restaurant here? Why would he set up shop right here? It's for a reason because this is the Blood Fuel program. But let me show you something real quick before I turn the camera around and show you why Black Sam and Snoop Dogg and the mayor of Long Beach and the mayor of LA, they all agreed on putting it here. Okay, let me show you something real quick. This is called the Loop. I hope it's up here, man. Right here. This is called the Loop. The Metro Blue Line Loop. The whole Metro Blue Line isn't a loop, but this part of the Metro Blue Line is a loop. You see down here, right here? Do you see my finger? It's right here. It's 5th Street, 1st Street, Transit Mall, Pacific Station. It's a loop. You see the energy comes from downtown LA all the way to Long Beach and the loop. Now, you want to know what's inside of this loop? Marathon Burgers. Gold's Gym is inside of this loop. Let me break it down for you a little bit to show you the loop. So the first downtown Long Beach Transit Mall connects you with all of Southern California. Yes. If you want to go to San Diego, you got to go to the Red Line and get on the Union Station and then get an Amtrak. You can get all over the United States just by getting on the Transit Mall station, and it'll connect you to different trains and different Amtraks and things like that. So from 7th Street Station going downtown Long Beach, you go all the way down, and then they hit 5th Street, downtown Long Beach, 1st Street, downtown Long Beach, and then they make a left, and then they stop at the Transit Mall. That's the last station. That's right down the street. Let me see. That's right down the street that's right here. Look, this is the Transit Mall that I'm talking about right here. I'm finna go to it. Look, you can count to 10 and I'ma be there. Well, with this slow ass computer, you might have to count to 28 or some shit. But if you count to 28, then you would see that the Transit Mall station is right here. We still on the same street that the Marathon Burgers is on. You hear me? Watch. It's right here. You finna see. It's here. We here already, man. Hold your horses, man. You see the train? You see it? You see the train? The metro? This is the transit mall station right here. This is it. This is the last stop. And look, on the other side of the transit mall station is guess what? Guess what? You back at Lincoln Park. You back at Lincoln Park, right? So I know what the hell I'm talking about. So where am I at? I'm right here, right? The reason I talk about the loop, is because the loop is where the energy is. Marathon Burgers is inside of this loop. You understand what I'm saying? It got a lot of energy inside of this loop right here. This loop is very important. You know, the train rail lines and all of that metal and all of the antennas and all of that, it all means something when you're talking about frequencies and energy. And this train, it just goes down from LA and around and back up and down and around and back up and down and around and back up. Let me show you what's across the street from the Marathon Burgers. You ready? Look what's across the street. Let's turn around. Nobody looks across the street anymore, right? What's across the street from Marathon Burgers, y'all? What's that up there? What's that up there? What's that? Let me zoom in a little bit. What the hell was that? What was that? Oh my God, is that a compass and a square right there? Is it? No, hold on real quick. Is this across the street from the Marathon Burgers? What does that say right there? Let me see something. What does that say right there? Let's zoom in a little bit. Let's see if we can read that. It says this, well, I already know what it says. It says Masonic Lodge. You see that? That right there. It says Masonic Lodge. Right here. You can look it up. It's 245 Pine Avenue, Long Beach, California, right? And then when you turn around, let's turn around a little more. Let's zoom out. Oh my God, is that the burger stand? Is that the burger stand right there? Yeah, that's the burger stand, man. You hear what I'm saying? You see how the devil is? You see how the devil is messing with my computer? They don't be wanting this shit out. Look, that's the burger stand. This is where the Marathon Burgers is at. And what's right across the street? Alter Society Brewing Company. And what's at the top? A compass and a square. Just like Sam Cooke, right? Now, one thing you have to understand, why would they connect this with brewing company and Nipsey Hustle and the Marathon Burgers? Because they be thinking they funny. Now, you know that the best coffee beans, I used to think they come from Colombia, but guess where they come from? They come from Ethiopia. And who's from Ethiopia? I mean, Nipsey Hustle ain't from Ethiopia, but we know that Nipsey Hustle in Ethiopia, okay? Nipsey Hustle in Ethiopia. Why do you think his hair used to look like that? His father is Ethiopian, right? And then somebody would say, hey man, but Alter Society Brewing Company, they don't have anything to do with the Ethiopian beans, although they do. Starbucks owns the Ethiopian beans for roasting, right? Starbucks, that's what makes Starbucks so good, because of them Ethiopian coffee beans. Okay, but check this out. Check this out, right? You go down the street a little bit. I'm talking about 3 stores down. That's 1, 2, 3. And then you turn around right here. You hear what I'm saying? Look, real quick. This is the burger stand. This is the Freemason Compass and Square. This is Chipotle's. And what is right here? Let's go back a couple of years ago. Let's go back to 2014. What was here? What is that place? Oh, that's Starbucks? Wasn't we just talking about some Ethiopian beans and Starbucks? And look how the screen is shaking because they shaking in their pans because I had a Pathfinder just like this, but it was red. They shaking in their pans because we figuring they shit out. It's all ritual. They put it in our face. This is why Black Sam had to get the restaurant right here. Look, the restaurant is right down there. I was talking about the beans, the coffee. Look, the restaurant is down there. And here goes Starbucks. And then you want to go back down to the restaurant? Let's just hop in the skip. It's right here again. It's right here again. It was Johnny Rockets back then. And then we turn around and then we look up. You want to look up? You want to see this shit? Look. Right there. You see it? You see it? Because I could see it. Don't play like you can't see it. If you play like you can't see this shit, then I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, man. Look, it's right there. Okay? It's right there, man. Blood sacrifice. Nipsey Hustle, Sam Cooke. Part of the same blood fuel program, man. They do it. They put it right in front of our face. You hear what I'm saying? And this is why they afraid of us, because we're going to start breaking down all of they shit. You hear what I'm saying? Look at this. You think that this is a coincidence, man? You think that this is a coincidence? This is where the restaurant is. You think this is a coincidence? The Marathon Burgers is going to be looking like this in a couple of months because it's cursed, man. We figured this shit out. If you want to see all of this, if you want to go to Lincoln Park, if you want to see all of this, you could go to Google Maps. You could start at 245 Pine Avenue, Long Beach, California. Look, let's go down the street real quick. Because guess what's down the street? You know what I always talk about? One of my favorite gyms in the world? What's one of my favorite gyms in the world? If you know me, I can't believe I was going to rob that damn bank, man. They was going to probably shoot the shit out my ass. I was going to go up in there with a note, and I wasn't going to have no pistol or nothing. Look, let's see what's down the street. And I feel bad because they changed it up, but I really don't give a shit because it was some bad management under there. Okay, we still walking down the street. The burger stand is in back of us. Just a couple of feet in back of us. Like about a half a block in back of us. All of that. And guess what's on the corner of 4th and Pine? It wasn't that at first, man. You know what it was at first? It was this. It was Gold's Gym, downtown Long Beach. This is the Gold's Gym that I used to go to. This is the Gold's Gym that I always talk about. This is the Gold's Gym that I always talk about. Look, the burger stand is down there. The burger stand is down there, right there. We just walked to it. Look, if you got some time, please hit this corner with me real quick. We about to go to Burger King. We about to go to the Pacific Station. And then I'm going to show you where I used to stay. To show you, I'm not playing. I used to be over here. This is my old stomping ground for years. For a lot of years. You hear what I'm saying? And the best donuts in Long Beach. Here go to Burger King. I used to sit up in this Burger King right here across the street when I was homeless and eat and try to think of a master plan, man. And I thought about that plan right here at this burger right here at this Burger King. I don't know why it's blurry. Like I said, if I wasn't making this video, man, it wouldn't even be this damn blurry. I'm telling you, this is the Pacific Station right here. This station, the station before it by Lincoln Park.